They're starting to show up over here. Let's see if I can sneak up. What is going on? It's a chilly day today. We've had a couple mornings now with a fair amount of frost. And yeah, winter's gonna be coming. It's gonna be coming quick. But today I got a couple projects I want to tackle. One is the driveway. And two, I'd like to take care of a few more of the trees that were damaged in the storm. I mean, I took care of everything that was kind of like head height, but there's a lot of stuff that's dangling, a lot of big branches that are dangling down, hanging, and I think they're dry enough now, or if I take the tractor and I grab them with the grapple, I might be able to just kind of just tear them out of the tree. We're gonna find out here shortly. Yeah, so right now we're gonna run up to the barn quick. We're gonna drop off all the feed that I just loaded up, and we're gonna go and grab our tractor with the grapple, see if we can get some driveway work done. Yeah, so we're gonna grab the tractor. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get it started now. Let it warm up for a few minutes while I unload the grain, and then we'll head down, see what we can get done here. All right, let's unload a few of these bags. I think today I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna go grab another railroad tie from behind the barn for a little extra weight for the driveway drag and see if that'll help tear it up a little bit more. It's kind of what I'm looking for. I do have a pile of railroad ties right here. Let's see if I can yank one of these out of here. Oh yeah, we found one, and it is a heavy one. Oh. I first do is got to drag the drag out of here. I pull it in that direction, so I always have to pull it back out opposite. think I got room kind of in here for the other railroad tie. It's not the best angle I was hoping for, but it'll definitely add some weight. We'll get it in there. See if we can get this thing situated. I might stand it up. Oh, it might just fit like that. Get the chain out of the way. Oh yeah, it'll fit right on the front side. That's what I was hoping to get a little bit more weight to catch more of the rock up front. Yeah, it's gonna work pretty good. And that is where my straps come into play. We'll go ahead and anchor this thing down. That way the tie doesn't slide off one end as we are doing our thing. Should work. Might just cut these off. Shouldn't go nowhere. And previous to this, I've actually never used a tractor to drag my driveway. I've always used my side-by-side, and it's worked out fairly well. I mean, it's been 12 years, but it could pull 2 railroad ties pretty well. If I'd get a pretty good load on the front of rock, it would bog it down, and it would actually start spinning the tires, and I'd have to get out, drop a tie on the side of the driveway, finish what I was doing, go back and get it. It was kind of a pain in the butt, but I've always wanted to do 3. Really get that weight pushed down, get that rock and stuff turned up. So that's the plan for today. And this should have no problem pulling that. The only thing I noticed was this receiver, 3-point receiver I got, the chain hook does not fit inside the chain mount, I guess. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I just go on the inside here, and that should work just fine. All right, we should be good. Start some pulling. That's almost too easy. Man, that's nice. I have never been able to do the main part of my driveway that easily before. Typically with the side-by-side, even in four-wheel drive, going up this little bit of an incline, I'd have so much rock on this thing, I would just stall out. It would spin, all four tires spinning like crazy. This thing pulled it up like nothing, and it turned so sharp that I was able to just do the entire drive. It was just amazing. But I went down the entire drive, there and back, with the drag straight, just to kind of fill all the voids and pull all the rock in a straight line. What I'm doing now is I'm gonna actually pull up one of the chains, maybe wrap it around, make it a little shorter so the whole thing angles a little bit. And that'll allow me to kind of pull rock from one side to the other as I feel need. So I might just literally just go around this a couple times, see what it does here. And actually shorten it up enough to allow me to pull it from one side to the other a little bit. It's pulling up a lot of rock. This 3 railroad ties on there is definitely a good amount of weight. It's pulling it just awesome. Yeah, this side's the short side, so it's pulling rock over that way now. It's exactly how I wanted it. Wow, that's just something else. When you got that much power and that much weight, that's exactly what I've been needing to do. I can finally do it. Onto the trees, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. You see some branches up here like that there. That's dangling. We got this big one on this side. That's dangling from up there. And I think we might have a couple on this end too over there. But it's pretty much all of my mulberry trees. I don't know if just once the mulberry trees get up big enough, they just get weak, or what it is. But we've got our wild turkeys. They're starting to show up over here. Let's see if I can sneak up behind the asparagus. If I can put the asparagus plants between me and the turkeys, we might be able to sneak up on them. They come out almost every single day. Okay, I think we're close enough. Let's see. Of course, the goats can hear me. Oh, you guys. There they are. Yeah, almost every single evening they show up down here and they just share the pasture with the goats. They just love it down here. Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count 8 for sure. But yeah, something new. Almost like pets anymore. Yeah, so let's see if we can get some of these branches taken out of here, because eventually they're going to fall anyway. So I figured if I could just rip them out of there now, and at the end of the day, these trees are going to probably have to just come down altogether, because they're just getting tore up by every storm we have, and they're getting less and less of a tree, and they're just more of a mangled up mess anymore. So whatever. Just doesn't want to go. That's got a lot of meat hanging on there. Last try. Man, there's just something hanging on up there. That one's just too tall. So that second one just had a little bit too much meat left on it, couldn't get it tore down. And that third one, just up too high, couldn't get to it. This one doesn't have a whole lot to grip onto, we'll see. Yeah, I'm just not getting the height I need. Just not getting the height. Well, if I can't pull any down, I guess I'll just clean up my mess. Well, I guess we're gonna need the chainsaws after all for a fair amount of those mulberry trees. But we're gonna call it good for the day. Hope you enjoyed spending the day with me. See you all next time. Later.